how to massively reduce stress, giving you more time in your day to reach your goals. And we'll get more into what actually is stress in a minute. Let me tell you a quick short story. And I call this Resisting Cutting the Grass. And this is actually a true story. It's about myself, actually. So at home, we've got back garden. It's not that big, but it's a back garden and it's got a lawn there. And my wife often asks me, hey, will you go cut the grass? And I say, yes. And then a couple of days later, she asks me again, will you cut the grass? And I go, yeah, sure. A few days later, she asks me again. And I go, yeah, sure. And this goes on and on, the kind of conversation. And it goes to about 14 rounds. And eventually, I get my finger out and I go out and I cut the grass. But while I'm cutting the grass, I'm having an argument in my head with her about, why you're always pushing me to do this and that and the other. Can't you see I'm busy and blah, 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 blah. And I'm making her out to be a bad person. And eventually, the grass gets cut. And my wife says, thank you for cutting the grass. That kind of thank you only your wife can say that it means far more or far less than thank you. There's a lot more in that. So it got me thinking that whenever this happens, we're actually quite separate from each other. I don't feel good about it. She doesn't feel good about it. And I thought to myself, you're the real estate life coach. If a client came to you, what would you actually say to them in this situation? Which got me thinking. And I thought, okay, I've agreed to cut the grass. So why don't I stop resisting and just go and do it as soon as it comes up? So I made a deal with myself that I was going to cut the grass ideally within an hour of being asked. And worst case scenario, if I was genuinely busy or there was no way I could do it, that I would try and do it within 24 hours. So when I actually welcomed cutting the grass, this is what would actually happen. I would do it within the hour. My wife would come out of her study or wherever and she'd see the lawn cut and she'd go, wow, oh my God, her face would be beaming, her eyes are shining, and she's going, I really like it when the lawn is cut. It just makes me feel so good. Now she's feeling good, so I'm feeling good. And we're both actually enjoying having the lawn cut. We're both happier. Happier meant I was clear in my thinking, I had more time, and I wasn't wasting my time arguing myself out with my partner. Then I got to ask myself, where else am I refusing to cut the grass in my life? Actually refusing happiness because you are having a war in your brain. So here's how to massively reduce stress and create more time in your day to reach your goals. When you notice you are resisting cutting the grass in your life. And how do you know you're resisting cutting the grass? Well, just look out for the war in your head. It's on. Then this is what you do. Welcome the situation. Go with the flow. Go with the stream. Don't fight reality. Stop resisting everyone or everything in life. So you welcome the situation. Secondly, reconnect with your heart. We all have PhDs in disconnection. And how do you reconnect with your heart? You smile through your eyes. What do I mean by that? Now, if you're driving, absolutely do not do this exercise or you will be reconnecting with your maker, not with your heart. But if you're sitting at your desk for a moment, just close your eyes and I want you to imagine a little newborn baby, maybe 6 months old, 12 months old. And just lying there. And your eyes meet. What color are their eyes? Are they blue or brown? And then the baby's face lights up with a beaming little smile. And your face lights up with a beaming smile. And that's a smile through your eyes. That's your heart. You're connected with your heart right now. So you need to practice that. That's how you connect with your heart. The next thing is empathy. Have empathy for yourself and others. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being so hard on yourself. You are not the problem, but you think you are. And you also think the other person is the problem, but they're not. Be kind to others also. And be in the now. How often have we heard that? But it's be in the now. Be present now. And how do you do that? You breathe. Yep, practice breathing. So breathe in with me right now. And again, stop and listen to what's surrounding you. Maybe the airplane flying by. Maybe the birds outside. Stop and breathe. Let your body soften. I don't mean become limp, but like a lion taking a walk. Just practice that breathing. So you need to practice the when formula throughout the day.